Welcome to the Sussex Football Show with me, Dean Kilford, and powered by your instant replay. Worthing travelled to Merstham with the best away record in the league, looking to get an important 3 points in what is shaping up to be a fascinating race for the playoff places. And they look to have made the early breakthrough, the ball eventually being crossed deep for Ajiboye, who blazed over from close range. Figuera had been a thorn in Worthing's side, and Merstham's 3-1 win in the Velocity Trophy and had them worried early when this venomous strike went narrowly over. Perntrail then needed a firm hand to deny former Lewes midfielder Gus So as Merstham started to get on top. It was a game of few clear-cut chances. Ajiboye's header flashed across the face of goal and was too far in front of James Crane to turn in. The game seemed destined for a draw until Kingstonian Samuels found some space in the box. His effort was probably headed wide before striking Barker and ending up in the back of the net. Worthing pushed everyone up for an injury time corner as they searched for an equaliser. A strong hand from Tangara was enough to clinch it. That's now 5 defeats in 6 for Worthing. Lewes lost top scorer Jonty Smith to League One Oxford this past week. His goals had helped the Rooks become promotion contenders. Potters Bar Town came to the dripping pan this past Saturday, having picked up just 1 point from a possible 21. And it was the crossbar that came to Lewis's rescue early on. Budden's header inches from dropping into the net. There were 3 Lewes players queuing up in the box. Lawson got the final touch but couldn't direct his header goalwards. Another cross from the right found its way through to Deshaun Golding. He couldn't adjust his body in time and the game remained goalless. Midway through the second half, Pamment had the ball squared to him in the box. A strong challenge on the forward made the chance difficult. The result, a goal kick. As Lewes looked to launch a late counter-attack, Lawson was unceremoniously brought down by substitute Nicholas George. End result, a straight red card. So despite having an extra man for the second successive match at the dripping pan, Lewes draw a blank. Over 1,300 people turned up on non-league day to watch Worthing beat Kingstonian 3-1 in the reverse fixture. Worthing were looking for the double in front of a more modest crowd at King George's Field. The home side started very much on the front foot. Perntrail needing to be at his very best to deny Scott Davies. It would be fair to say Worthing rode their luck to come in at half-time level. But that soon changed after the break. Ricky Aguirre starting and expertly finishing a move that will go down as one of Worthing's best of the season. Straight from kick-off, Perntrail once again provided a superb reaction save. Sean McCauley, the latest man to be thwarted by the shot stopper. From the corner, there were soft appeals from a penalty before Perntrail was called into action again. Brewer's effort had some power, the keeper with a strong hand. At the other end, Newton was afforded far too much space in the box. His first effort was kept out, but he had enough awareness to stick out his leg and direct the ball home to give Worthing a 2-goal lead. And with 20 minutes to go, it was 3. Ollie Pearce on hand to turn the ball home following Barker's deflected cross. And 2 minutes later, the Kingstonian defence watched like statues as Newton raced through on goal. A combination of indecisiveness and mind games from Tolfroy kept the score to 3. And that miss could have proved costly as Davies' superb free kick curled over the wall and into the top corner to give Kingstonian a chance. And Kingstonian were piling the pressure on with 2 minutes to go, set up a grandstand finish. Theophanos stumping the ball in from close range. There was a flurry of activity in the box as Perntrail made yet another save. The ball was laid off to Klahesi, and his cross, if it had any better contact at the back post, would surely have resulted in an equaliser. As it was, Worthing held on for a vital 3 points and secured the double over Kingstonian in the process. Final score, 3-2. It was the biggest match in Crawley Wasps history, an FA Cup fourth round tie at home to Arsenal. Over 1,500 people were in attendance to watch this one. The game was fairly even early on, with Wasps giving as much as they were getting in the early exchanges. But all that changed on 17 minutes. Kim Little let the ball run across her body and waited for the opportune time to pick her spot and give Arsenal the lead. The Wasps were restricting their illustrious visitors to half chances, but just before half-time, Ruby Grant showed a bit of class to curl the ball into the top corner to give Arsenal a 2-goal cushion to head into the break. Gibbs then produced a fine save low to her left to deny VJ, as Crawley were looking for a way back into the tie. And with 15 minutes to go, Arsenal put the tie to bed. Clever movement from Grant saw her pull away from her marker and finish into the bottom corner. Crawley weren't giving up without a fight. Faye Rabson played in by a great sweeping ball. The forward, so reliable in these situations, was denied by Van Veenendaal, who stood tall. Stowe then got a shot away of her own that narrowly went past the post. But 4 minutes later, Grant grabbed her hat-trick and Arsenal's fourth, coming across the front post to steer the ball home. Defeat then for the Wasps, but no shame in losing to a team 4 tiers above them. The Wasps held their own and their future looks bright. But for this season, the FA Cup dream is over. Saltdean United have struggled in recent weeks, but wanted to put on a good show for their fans against Hassocks at Hill Park. They didn't get off to the best start. Saltdean failed to clear their lines from the corner, and Harry Mills was there to smash the ball home from 6 yards. 5 minutes before half-time, the reliable Curtis Gaylor picked his spot from the edge of the area, curling home a delightful effort to make it 1-1. And on the stroke of half-time, Saltdean were awarded a penalty. The hands were raised to block an effort on goal. Gaylor had the chance to double his tally and give Saltdean the lead going into the break. Gaylor scored, the ball cannoning off the post so fast it appeared to break the net. Midway through the second half, Robin Dean took advantage of a fortunate bounce when the ball ricocheted into his path, side-footing it home to make it 3-1. William Berry then sealed all 3 points when he headed in from barely a yard. Saltdean United returned to winning ways. Worthing Ladies took on Hassocks, looking for a place in the SEC WFL Cup semi-final. Indecision at the back cost them dearly early on. A cool, calm finish, and Hassocks were ahead. Another poor defensive clearance presented Hassocks with another clear-cut chance. Having scored earlier, the striker wasn't going to waste another opportunity to add to her tally. A third came moments later. A missed clearance presented another one-on-one with the keeper, and again Hassocks made Worthing pay. Straight from kick-off it was 4. Worthing were in danger of falling apart as their defence was sliced open with ease. A suspicion of offside, but the Hassocks number 9 kept her composure and completed her hat-trick on the stroke of half-time. There was still time before the break for Worthing to get one back. A lovely finish into the corner got them on the score sheet. The scoreline was a harsh reflection on Worthing in what had actually been a fairly even first half. But 2 minutes after the restart, they got another. Surely we weren't about to see a remarkable comeback. Worthing were pushing, but any hopes of a comeback were more than dashed when the Hassocks forward bullied her way through the defence, rounding the keeper and making it 6-2. A penalty was then awarded for handball and the Hassocks number 10 got a second in 3 minutes. So Hassocks go through to the semi-final. They win here 7-2. Thank you for watching the Sussex Football Show. I've been Dean Kilford and we'll be back next week with all the best of Sussex football, powered by your instant replay.